The period drama trailer that I'm going to be analysing is Sense and Sensibility, the 1995 version. When you watch the trailer, you get sort of the main plot, and it's of two sisters, and one of the sisters is like quite afraid to like fall in love, and she's quite reserved, and then there's another sister who I think wants to fall in love, but she doesn't think she'll find the right person, but then she does. In fact, the two protagonists are female, suggests that this film has a female target audience. So in the beginning, the lighting is, bright and happy and natural, like sun, and this sort of reflects like the optimistic, like sisters, and they're all happy and they're having a lovely time. And then sort of mid-trailer, as things start to get a bit, more dramatic, and it's all about their relationships and things, like the lighting starts to get a bit more bleak, and there's a lot more like thunder and rain, so it's sort of like pathetic fantasy. Also, the use of costume immediately sets the tone of the trailer. Like, you can immediately tell that it's a period drama because they're all wearing like big, lovely gowns, and they've got like ringlets in their hair, and the men have got like those suits that have tails. The thing that makes them, seem quite high class is the fact that they attend sort of like balls, and at the beginning of the trailer they're at like this big stately home, sort of like playing bowls, and this isn't really the sort of thing that lower class people in period dramas do. When one of the extra characters says to the two female protagonists' mother, "Oh, can you not get them married?" it sort of shows the theme of the film, and sort of like the attitude towards women at the time, and how they would get married and settle down and find sort of the perfect husband, and the pretty you were, you should aim higher, because she talks about how like pretty these two girls are, and it's basically, this runs along with the main theme of the trailer, which is to fall in love and get married is the ultimate goal. The use of camera shots seems to reflect the two sisters in a way. So sort of when Emma Thompson's character, who's called Eleanor, she's the reserved one, and when she's on screen, the editing seems to be quite sort of rigid and sensible, and it's quite straightforward. However, this contrasts to Kate Winslet's character, who's called Marianne, and when she's on screen, the editing and the camera shots are all very lucid and sort of like flowy, sort of like reflects her personality. And I think in a weird way the camera shots sort of reflect the title, sort of like Sense and Sensibility, and throughout the trailer there's sort of music that sounds like this. However, when there's more sort of dramatic bits, such as when Hugh Grant's character proposes to Emma Thompson's character Eleanor, it gets a bit more slow and a bit more sombre to reflect the mood of the whole scene. Throughout the trailer there's a narrator. However, I think that the fact that they used sort of like an American man as the narrator, it didn't really fit well with the theme of the film. Sort of like he was talking about some big American motion picture, and this was like a Jane Austen novel inspired English film. However, he added things to it that made it more sort of dramatic. He said things sort of like to fall deeply in love, all of this, and it sort of added to the tone of the period drama genre. It made it a lot more dramatic and a lot more about love and romance. It also gives you quite a lot of background about like the two female protagonists, and from him we find out that they're sisters, and that they don't really get along that well. So I think overall, the sort of main way this trailer portrays period drama is by sort of the costume and the storyline, and it sort of epitomises everything that is a stereotypical sort of period drama.